How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the garage. Today we're going to be working on this 61 Ford Galaxie, I believe. I think it's a Ford Galaxie. And we're going to be using this for my Rust Bucket group build that I'm hosting from July 1st all the way down to October 31st. So it's 4 months. And like I said before in a previous video, anything goes, new kit, old kit. Parts kit doesn't have to be a complete kit, or it's just the body that we don't know how to do some weathering. It's just to participate and have fun weathering and enjoy the hobby. Any scale, so there's no need to you gotta have this certain type of scale. But anyways, so we're gonna be working on this. As you see, there's no front grille or fender, and it seems like the plastic it's taking a toll. I mean, it's a screw bottom. It's one of those old school 60s or late 60s, early 70s style of kit. So I have some a grill, and I have the front and rear bumper. So we're gonna go ahead and use that. So I'm thinking about using this as a diorama, and I never done a tarp, so I'm thinking about just covering half of it, just so they can cover this section here. And this will be my first time doing a tarp, so we're gonna go ahead and start working on this, getting this weather up, and go see what it takes us. And the wheels, I like the wheels, but I don't know if I want to keep them on this car. They're really nice wheels. I mean, I could probably use them for if I want to do a custom car. I mean, it's giving me that vibe. So I might just put some steelies on, or different style of wheels, just to represent that it's somebody's working on it, and they work on it on the weekends or whenever they can, and I just pull the tarp over that type of diorama. So let's just go ahead and stop this and start working on it. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys what I got done so far. So we painted the chassis, so we're going to do some weathering, dry brushing and stuff like that. So we got the muffler. I might just do the transmission and the oil pan real quick, just give it some character, some paint. I wanted to show you guys the interior before I put this together. So we got a couple of valve covers, air filter, and this old school tape recorder. If I remember correctly, this was like the beginnings of the cassette tapes, if you guys remember that. So I thought it was a pretty cool touch. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there, and I'm gonna show you guys the car. So this is, the wheels, before I forget. So if you guys remember the wheels, it had different wheels. So these are the wheels they had before. So I went ahead and I put these on. So just for the story that I'm going to tell you guys in a bit. So here's the weather. We put, I was trying to do like the wipers, kind of dusting off the dust. So that was my first try. It looks alright. It's not supposed to be perfect, so we did a little bit of weathering here and there. It's weathered, not completely rusted. So, and I've been watching online some videos on how to do the tarp, so that'll be the next step, and go from there. So off camera, I went ahead and created the base for it. So this is just your regular foam that you can find at Home Depot, and I bought a big sheet. I think it's like 20 by 20. So I cut this out. I think this is 12 inches by 6, I believe. And so we went ahead and make it look like concrete, and that was just normal wash. So I use this gray color, and just I used a wire brush just to make the streaks. Did the gray, black wash it, and then dry brush right after, and it looks pretty good. So now I'm going to show you guys the car, and this is the story about let me go ahead and get this real quick. Let's see if this works. Yep. All right. So this is a story about a guy named William. He bought this car 28 years ago. I think 1997. So he bought this car thinking he was going to have a nice little project. And let's see if we could zoom in a little bit more. Not too much. All right, let's go back out a little bit. All right, so here's the story. Like I said, William bought this car in 1997, about 28 years ago, and he had the intentions of fixing it, getting it back on the road, and said he bought it, drove it around a couple of weeks, months. He just drove it for a good while. Then finally he decided to just change the wheels, make it a little more kind of like a custom type of look. And meanwhile he was driving, and he didn't have no radio, so he had the old tape recorder, just the old school tape player, and that's what pretty much did throughout the time he had it in his garage. Then one day he took the car out in the backyard and left it in the back, and got the weather, rain and all that stuff just kind of took a toll, so he put a tarp on it, and so here's the underneath, and you guys can see he drove it. So, and the wheels that he got was that style of wheel, kind of like he was definitely going for the custom look. And yeah, that's pretty much it. He was just trying to make a run and get it out on the road, and then he started having some issues with the battery, so he went and got another battery, and just didn't really work the way he planned out. And then he went and got another an engine, but it was the wrong engine, because a friend of a friend told him, oh yeah, it's supposed to fit in there, but it's not. So he spent the money on an engine that doesn't really fit in the car. So he's been trying to get it back on the road, and after 28 years he's not really sure if it's going to start or if it will run, if it gets it started, going back again, and do all that stuff. But he's gonna try one more time, try to get it on the road, get it started, and if it doesn't work out the way he plans to, he's just gonna put it up for sale, and maybe somebody else might have a better luck getting this car back on the road. And that's pretty much it, guys. That is my rust bucket build for 2025. That's pretty much it. Thank you guys for joining in. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Happy modeling.